Hey guys, I'm gonna do a quick basic Bible topic. Let's share that screen. Go search for something here. We got the seven right here. We got the big one here. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's look at let's do this. Let's look up a book of the Bible. What book? Book list. Go to Acts. Go 23. Why not? Just random. We'll read right here. We're gonna be right in the middle. Right in the whoa! Right in the middle of okay, of a story. Okay. Then he called two of his centurions and ordered them, get ready a detachment of 200 soldiers, 70 horsemen, and 200 spearmen. Wow. That's supposed to be a big group, I think, to go to Caesarea at 9 tonight. Provide horses for Paul so that he may be taken safely to Governor Felix. He wrote a letter as follows: Claudius Lysias, to his excellency Governor Felix. Greetings. This man was seized by the Jews and they were about to kill him, but I came with my troops and rescued him, for I had learned that he is a Roman citizen. I wanted to know why they were accusing him, so I brought him to their Sanhedrin. I found that the accusation had to do with questions about their law. So this is a Roman guy talking about the Jews. I brought him to the Jewish Sanhedrin. I found it was a question about the Jewish law. I saved this guy because he's a Roman citizen. And now it's a question of but there is no charge against him that deserved death or imprisonment. When I was informed of a plot to be carried out against the man to kill him, I sent him at once to you. I ordered his accusers to present their case against him to you. The accusers are going to present their case to you against him. Okay. I kind of read it already. So the soldiers, carrying out their orders, took Paul with them during the night and brought him as far as Antipatris. The next day, they let the cavalry go on with him while they returned to the barracks. When the cavalry arrived in, so now Paul's just with the horses. When the cavalry arrived in Caesarea, they delivered the letter to the governor and handed Paul over to him. The governor read the letter and asked what province he was from. Learning that Paul was from Sicilia, he said, I will hear your case when your accusers get here. Then he ordered Paul to be kept under guard in Herod's palace. Evidently, Herod had a palace in Caesarea, which is fine if he wants a palace in Caesarea. Okay, I saw something up here. Roman citizen. Paul's a Roman citizen. Go look at that real quick. We're just gonna type in there we go, the phrase Roman citizen. Control V. We'll just see it. It's all gonna be in the New Testament. Oh, all the way Acts. Paul said to the officers, they beat us publicly without a trial, even though we are Roman citizens, and threw us into prison. And now, do they want to get rid of us quietly? No, let them come out. Let them come themselves and escort us out. Got beat us publicly without a trial, even though we're Roman citizens. So let them come. What did the people say? Whatever, Paul. We don't care if you're a Roman citizen, you were beaten public. We'll do whatever we want. Leave. Wait, where was it? It was 1637. Paul and Silas in prison. They're going to place a prayer. Okay. The crowd joined an attack against Paul and Silas. The magistrates ordered them to be stripped and beaten with rods. Right here, thrown into prison. Yeah. Oh, they seized Paul and Silas and dragged them from the marketplace. No trial. They just grab him, beat him up, send him. Okay. And when it was daylight, the magistrates sent their officers to the jailer with the order to release those men. The jailer told Paul, the magistrates have ordered that you and Silas can be released. Now you can leave, go in peace. But Paul said to the officers, they beat us publicly without a trial, even though we are Roman citizens. They're in a city of Rome. Maybe that has to do with it. We'll see more about Roman citizenship. We'll see what we can glean. Threw us into prison. Now they want to give us quietly. No, let them come to cells, escort us out. The officers reported to the magistrates. And when they heard that Paul and Silas were Roman citizens, they were alarmed. When they heard that, not when they heard, oh, wait, we did it without a trial. No, no, not whenever they heard, oh, they got beaten. Oh, man. Oh, you're letting them leave. Oh, okay, okay. We'll come. No. Oh, wait, he wants us to come. Okay, whatever. We'll come. No. When they heard he was a Roman citizen, they were alarmed. They came to appease them, escorted them from the prison, requesting them that they leave. It's so funny. Here, we'll appease you. Maybe they gave him gifts, like give food and water, but also like provision for the journey, maybe changes of clothes. That was a popular thing. Gifts of gold and stuff, maybe even jewelry, fabric, spices. That's kind of stuff you got back then. Spices. Yeah, I know. That's just what it is. That sounded funny. Remember what it is. They came to appease them. They probably groveled. They were like, we're very, maybe not grovel, maybe not got in there, like bowed down to them. This Roman, when they heard that they were Roman citizens, then all this stuff happened. Okay. Something important about being a Roman citizen. 1638, officers reported when they heard that they were Roman citizens, they were alarmed. Huh? All right. Acts 22, 22. Okay, look, 22, 22, 22, 22, 22, 23. All right. So we're just gonna go to Acts 22. Started around verse. Okay. Brothers and fathers, listen to my defense. When they heard him speak in Aramaic, they became very quiet. Brothers and fathers means he's speaking to the Jews. Now that language is not exclusively used for Jews, but that is what Paul's doing here. And he calls them brothers and fathers. Hey, I'm a Jew. My brothers, my fathers, listen to me in Aramaic. And they're like, ooh, they're gonna listen. All right, 2022. Wait, there's 22. The crowd listened to Paul until he said this. Then they raised their voices and shouted, rid the earth of him. He's not fit to live. Paul, the Roman citizen. So it's not the phrase Roman citizen is not in the verse 22. It's in the subtitle, which the NIV people put in the Bible to help us read. Hey, 1 second, guys. 78%. Okay. Got that. All right. That's a prior, very basic Bible video recording. Now, like Zoom is turning it into an official recorded video. 78% done. So if we go back, Paul, look at the bold Roman citizen. You see the bold up here, Roman citizens, and up here, Roman citizen, and right here, to flog a Roman citizen. That's bold. So here, you see where the bold is in the subtitle. So they tricked me. Then the Lord said to me, so he's talking to Jews. What's the last thing he says to this crowd of Jews? Go, I will send you far away to the Gentiles. So God's going to send Paul to the Gentiles. The crowd listened to Paul until he said this. Then they raised their voices and shouted, rid the earth of him. He's not fit to live. Man, they are very dramatic. Yeah. They were shouting this, throwing off their cloaks, flinging dust in the air. The commander ordered that Paul be taken to the barracks. Yeah. The commander directed that Paul, right there, be flogged and interrogated in order to find out why the people were shouting at him like this. As they stretched him out to flog him, Paul said to the centurion standing there, is it legal for you to flog a Roman citizen who hasn't even been found guilty? Again, he's a Roman citizen, no trial, they're fixing to beat him. When the centurion heard this, he went to the commander and reported it. What are you going to do? He asked. This man is a Roman citizen. So he doesn't beat him. Instead, it doesn't say like he's alarmed, but he doesn't beat him. Instead, he goes to the commander, talks to the commander. So the centurion is probably under the commander. The commander is probably above the centurion, but the centurion goes to the commander. What if the commander's like, okay, you beat him? What do he say? Oh, I didn't beat him yet. Wait, what? You do it. I say go back in there and beat him. Period. Like, no. I need to tell you something. Like, if you're gonna disagree with your superior, you better. Today I could go to my boss and we just shoot the breeze and stuff. In the military, When your commander tells you to do something, you do it. That's how it is. You don't go to your commander. Hey, I know you told me to do this, but in the military, it's much more strict. Imagine ancient times where authority figures, I say you do, was much, much more than today, millions times more. It's not okay. Talking back to parents today, talking back to parents back then, death sentence. You could, I mean, no way. Authority was taken as not seriously, but as reality. Your boss tells you to do something, you come back and you better have a good reason. This centurion in the military better have a good reason. That's what I'm thinking here. He went to the commander, reported it. What are you going to do? He asked. This man's a Roman citizen. The commander went to Paul and asked, tell me, are you a Roman citizen? Yes, I am, he answered. The commander said, I had to pay a lot of money for my citizenship. So pay a lot of money for my citizenship. Okay, maybe because he's a citizen, he spends a bunch of money. Maybe he bought a little card and says, you are a Roman citizen. Maybe he wasn't a Roman citizen and now he is. That's usually what I hear people say. I had to pay a lot of money for my, maybe his parents traveled to Rome and it costed an expensive trip there. And once he got there, citizenship was easy, but getting there, most people say you could pay a large sum of money and become a citizen, I guess. I was born a citizen, Paul replied. Those who were about to interrogate him beat him with rods, withdrew immediately. The commander himself was alarmed. There we go. When he realized he had put Paul, a Roman citizen, in chains. So you could tell I was already assuming, like up here, the Roman citizen thing. Oh no, this is bad. I was like, if you're not gonna, where is that? What are you gonna do, this man? If you're a commander and if you're a centurion and you're ordered to beat him and then you go back to your commander, huh? I was kind of making that like it was a big deal. That's because I might have been trying to make it a bigger deal for the centurion to go to the commander, because I was trying to get the alarm out of the centurion. The centurion's like, oh, wait, you're I better go to, I mean, right here, the commander himself was alarmed. The commander, I bet the centurion was alarmed when he realized he had put Paul in chains. Not that he had beaten him, but just he'd put him in chains. Am I saying to be a Roman citizen means it's alarmed whenever people put you in chains or no? Okay, 22, 29, put Paul in chains, 23, 20. Okay, full chapter, 23, 27. Okay, Paul looked at the Sanhedrin. So now they're talking to the Sanhedrin. How dare you insult? Okay, Paul not knowing. There's a great uproar. Paul's sister heard of the plot. They're going to kill him. Some Jews have agreed to bring you Paul before the Sanhedrin tomorrow and want to kill him. Okay. This man was seized and they were about to kill him. Okay, so now, wait, we already read this. We already read this, didn't we? Did we read this backwards? We did. No, this is what I'm a dork. This is what we read in the first place. Oh my gosh, I'm a moron. Y'all are like, BJ, why are we even listening to you? This is what we read in the first place. Yeah, right there. Where's it at? Control F. Citizen. Citizen. This man was seized by Jews and they were about to kill him, but I came with my troops and rescued him, for I had learned that he is a Roman citizen. Wait. I came and rescued him because I learned that he's a Roman citizen. No, they came and rescued him. Then they learned he's a Roman citizen after they had put him in chains. He doesn't go, we came and got this man, put him in chains, was about to flog him, and then he had to. Then we found out. No, they didn't. No, nope, they didn't say that. They were alarmed that he had even put. What did it say? The commander was alarmed that he had put a Roman citizen in chains. It seems a little fishy. It seems like maybe. I want to know what they were accusing him of, so I brought him to their Sanhedrin. Not so I put him in chains, was going to flog him, and then I found out he's a Sanhedrin. Okay. No. I'm going to look up citizen real quick and show you something cool. Citizen. Okay. Luke 1, Acts. Luke 1. Okay. So he went out and hired himself out to a citizen of that country. Okay. Oh, just a regular person of that country who sent him to fields to feed pigs. So you just get hired out to a dude who lives in that country who's got fields and pigs. You're gonna okay. X10. Roman citizens, Silo Roman citizens. Okay, no. I am a Jew from Tarsus of Scylla, a citizen of no ordinary city. Okay, I'm a citizen that lives in this city, just a normal person. Okay, the rest of them were the Roman. I was looking real fast, Ephesians 2. Remember that at the time you were separated from Christ, excluded from citizenship in Israel, foreigners to the covenants of the promise, without hope and without God in the world. He's talking to Gentiles, I'm assuming, because they're excluded from citizenship in Israel. All right. Consequently, you were no longer foreigners and strangers, but fellow citizens with God's people and also members. So now they're fellow citizens with Israel. Okay, are they? That mean they're Jews, like the nation of Israel. I'm assuming Paul is talking kind of the. We don't want to say spiritual Israel, but the kingdom of heaven. I assume you should go study that up on yourself. All right, Philippians 3:20. But our citizenship is in heaven. Right there. Yeah, 3:20. Join together. Okay. All of us who are mature should take such a view of things. On some point, if you think differently, that God will make it clear to you. Only let us live up to what we've already attained. Join together in following my example, brothers and sisters, just as you have us as a model. Keep your eyes on those who live as we do. For as often as I told you before, and now tell you again, even with tears, many live as the enemies of the cross of Christ. Okay. Their destiny is destruction. Their God is their stomach. Their glory is their shame. Their mind is set on earthly things. But so their destiny is destruction. God is their stomach. Their mind set on earthly things. But what about us? Citizenship is in heaven. We're in heaven. Or said we are in the kingdom of heaven. And we eagerly await a savior from there, the Lord Jesus, who by the power that enables him to bring everything under his control will transform our lowly bodies so that they will be like his glorious body. The same power that enables Jesus to just control everything, that power be used to turn our lowly bodies into glorious bodies. Yeah. Citizenship is in heaven. That's why I assume Paul is thinking in Ephesians, not of physical Israel, but the kingdom of God. Okay. Well, guys, that's pretty cool. We'll see y'all on the next Very Basic Bible.